So last week, I received a phone call from a great friend of mine who was recently presented an opportunity to lead and start a photo and graphics team at his church. The information I gave to him came from my own personal experiences over the years in church ministry, being a part of creative agencies and freelancing. And after a long conversation, I can tell you he was ready to take on the challenge of the opportunity in front of him. These types of phone calls happen a lot for me, and more than I realized. And come to think of it, this was probably one of 3 conversations that I had just that week. So now I think it's time to share my experience with you, and maybe you'll find something that can help you. So let's get right into it. This is how to build a photo, video, and graphics team. So the first thing you want to do is really get to know the team. And from here on out, I'm going to call and refer to video, graphics, and all the film team and all that as the collective. It's kind of like the name I've kind of given that over the years. So creating the first step, of course, in the collective is really understanding where your team members come from. Take the time to really learn and deep dive into developing personal relationships, knowing their backgrounds, their talents, their aspirations. Knowing all this will help you tailor the training and the mentorship that you'll be sharing throughout the years, just according to really knowing where they're at. Are they seasoned professionals? Are they just discovering their craft? But really knowing all this is really helping them identifying their skill levels to help customizing the approach to help them grow. For a leader, it's important to know where they are. They're putting their trust into you to really help them grow. And in ministry, you also have to understand that what they do is a form of worship. And of course, what you do is a form of worship, just so much as the singers have microphones, greeters have their smile, photographers and filmmakers have their cameras. So the honor that is bestowed on you is to really help them know how to use their tools and help them discover God in the process. The next one is building a supportive environment. A thriving collective team needs environment where they feel valued and inspired. So cultivating a positive atmosphere where ideas just flow freely and risks are encouraged. But in most cases, some may find creativity or doing a video project can seem a little bit daunting. So such projects I kind of give or assign, I call these like small wins. And these small wins are projects where not a lot of people will see it, not many eyes are on it, but it is something that kind of builds up their confidence. But I want to get into the details here as far as like, the different projects that I would normally do, but maybe there's something you can think of that you may feel like qualifies for that. Regular team meetings or team nights are very crucial. Use these as gatherings to train, hold workshops, brainstorm even, provide feedback, celebrate milestones. Doing something like this really helps foster a strong sense of community, and it helps the team reach their full potential. And they may bring another friend, or they may bring along someone that's like a like-minded creative, if you will. All right, are you still with me? You still with me? All right, good, because there's 2 more points here, and these 2 points is what it says. Help me transform the way I lead teams in a super major way. So here's the first one. The first one is empower your team. If you're leading your team, you're watching this, listen to me. Delegate tasks and trust their abilities. All this is a matter of building trust. And quite honestly, you build trust, you build your team. The building of the trust will increase that numerical value or the metrics of the team. It'll get there. And when I started off, I had the wrong idea about this. I just wanted more people with cameras. Turns out I had the wrong idea about all this. What I really wanted was stronger people on the team. People that can trust me. People or team members that wanted growth, and they also align with the mission. And that is what brings me to my last and final point. Align with the mission. No silos, none at all. The collective team isn't a silo, and in fact, the collective team is a complementing group operating alongside of the serve team in your church or in your organization. Every piece of content that's created is a reflection of the church's mission and purpose. The people group that you're reaching, you guys are all graced to really reach that. And a clear perspective on the mission and the purpose will give a clear target on who that reach actually is. Now it's time to align your collective team members to that perspective. So this is definitely obviously not an overnight thing. And I, for one, am constantly growing, always adjusting along the way. And this here was just a sum of a phone conversation, or a few this week actually, that I had with a friend of mine. I had to go back and jot everything down because I knew it will help you out today. So I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my friend that helped give me the perspective, knowing that this information could help out so many other people. So I hope it helped you out. So I close this with my hope and my personal perspective that I share here with you helps you out along your journey, whether you're a leader or just growing a team, whatever it is. But real talk, I gotta do more of these, as my friend nodded to me. But if you like more of these, of my perspectives, or you like the points that I shared, tell me what you think. Share it with someone that can help them, and maybe stay tuned for the next couple of videos. Or if you want to get into that, you kind of know what to do already. This is the place to do that. So my aim is really to help people, help others, and I really love doing it. So till the next video, take care.